Hello, and welcome back to Hollow Knight with Brian. I am in the Queen's Gardens, and I think there is a possibility that we will see one of the game's endings today. And I fell down a hole that I didn't mean to. Off to a great start here. Yeah. I think it's basically time to start finishing some things up in this game. And I was planning to go to Hollow Knight next, and then I realized there's a little bit more lore that we might be able to read beforehand that then might help me like piece a bunch of things together once we go fight him. So, that is the plan for today. There's a portion of Queen's Gardens that we haven't gone to yet, and it will contain some interesting lore. And so that's where I'm going to head to start things off. And, right, I remember having a little bit of trouble with this room before. I can fill up on that. Sure, oops. Completely missed. Oh, now I'm back here. Alright, this ought not be this difficult. I mean, I've got a double jump even, which should make this a whole lot easier than if you didn't have it. Am I going the correct direction? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am. Because I think the place that I want to go is over here to the left, which is somewhere that I haven't been before. Yeah, so over here to the left is somewhere that I haven't been before. Oh, and there's one of these things. And previously we couldn't go through these things, but now I have the Shade Cloak, which turns me like invisible, invincible, or whatever when I go through those things. And so now I can go through there. So I guess we couldn't have even gone this way earlier before, until we had gone down to the abyss and gotten that thing. And so, right, okay. And then we'll see what happens here. You can see that there's actually like a closed off gate below me. So you can probably guess that we're in some kind of arena battle. Let's just see what happens. Ouch. Alright. So one of these guys, another of these guys, okay. Oh, there's Cloth. Cloth's come to help fight. Okay. So, Cloth is helping us fight, and there's some of these Mantis traitors that we fought before. And then, Traitor Lord. Alright. But we're fighting with some help. Alright. I don't know that I'm perfectly geared for a fight with help. Ouch. Okay. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to necessarily heal up much during this battle. Okay, yeah, let's not worry about healing. Oh no! Cloth! And that's it. Just like that, in the battle with Traitor Lord, Traitor Lord stabbed Cloth. And Cloth killed Traitor Lord. I'm trying to see if I can like look up or talk to either of them. Can I do this? Aww. That's so sad. Is there something else over here? Was this guarding something? There is another room to the left, and can I also... Can I get up on top of this somehow? So, I was originally hoping to plan this. The first time I played through this, the same outcome happened, where Cloth got in the battle with Traitor Lord, and Cloth ended up dying. And there's a way to have a different outcome, but I misunderstood how you actually accomplish that. I was trying to do the different outcome this time around, and I found out recently when I was reading some stuff on the wiki that I had screwed that up in terms of what I needed to do. Yeah, and I don't think I have all the links to Cloth's story. We've encountered Cloth like 4 different times before. And what is happening here? Protect. And then also, that bug, I don't remember if I've killed as many of those bugs as I need to in the Hunter's Journal. And I guess we also just got a Hunter's Journal entry for Traitor Lord. Deposed Lord of the Mantis tribe, embraced the infection, and turned against his sisters. I felt that desire, the desire to take the infection into myself, to become stronger, more powerful. These thoughts haunt my dreams during the darkest times. A false hope, but it can burn so brilliantly in one's mind. Alright. And, right, we saw this place. If I look on the map, yeah, just to the left, I think I got a grub or something. And we were able to kind of like look down into the top of this place. But there's something that we can enter here. And so let's enter and see what we find. Any secrets hidden over in these little sides? No. And what do we have here? There's cool music.
Merma.
The White Lady. Oh, one arrives. Far it walks to find me. Did it seek my aid? Or did the path carry it by chance to so pertinent a place? It is true. True that you were awaited. No, perhaps that is inaccurate. True, one like you was awaited. I have a gift, held long for one of your kind. Half of a whole. When united, great power is granted, and on the path ahead, great power it will need. What is the gift? Taken, white fragment. And as she says, it's half of a whole. And if we go and check it out, it appears as half of a charm. Fragment of a white charm. It cannot be equipped. Alright, there's more things to talk about. Oh, I'm wearing Dung Defender's charm. That scent. Does another travel with you? Is that you, Ogrim? My mighty knight? My mighty knight. I cannot see you, but then time has clouded my eyes, and I cannot see much. Even your booming voice falls silent upon me. Doma doma doma. Only the small one I register, if maybe because it shares some piece of myself. This one stands clear upon a misted world. Ah, but my, that potent smell does recall such a joyous memory. Only a short moment we had together, compared to ruin now endured. But what shining times they were. I am grateful you would visit, even if to see me in somewhat faded form. Dear Ogrim, I'm glad you saw Drya. I'm sure you saw Drya on the way in. She stood guard over me for so long. Was that the thing protect her on the outside? Despite her hard front, she's always been a caring type. I'm sure she'll much enjoy a knight's reunion. And now talking back to me. It faced the gender child? Speaking of Hornet? She's a fierce foe, strong in mind and body, striking reflection of her mother, who I believe we've learned is Hera the Beast, though the two were permitted a little time together. I never begrudged the worm's dalliance as a bargain. In fact, I feel some affection for the creature birthed. And so it seems that we are talking to what remains of the Queen of Hallownest. And I think we learned before that the king, the worm, had a child with Hera the Beast. Perhaps somehow as part of the bargain to make Hera be one of the three dreamers? I don't know. And Hornet was that child. If your paths were ever to align, I imagine you might gain yourself a powerful ally. Within my roots, the weakening of the vessel I plainly feel. The weakening of the vessel. Only two obvious outcomes there are from such a thing. The first is inevitable on current course. Regression. All minds relinquished to that pernicious plague. The second I find preferable, and would seek your aid in its occurrence. Replacement. I implore you, usurp the vessel. Its supposed strength was ill-judged. It was tarnished by an idea instilled. But you are free of such blemishes. You could contain that thing inside. All right. I'll offer fair warning. The vessel itself may be weak, but it is much empowered by that force within. To claim its role requires strength of some magnitude. I'm pretty strong at this point. Prepare yourself well before attempting the task. Prepare well, but don't dally. Were the vessel to break prematurely, that plague would unleash with rage and power built of ages chained. Alright, and that seems to be all she says if I hit her with the dream mail. So it can access a bind? Then the seals shall break before its blade. Yes, I've already broken the seals. Alright, so that is the White Lady. Apparently what remains of the Queen of Hallownest. The king was the worm. Jiraiya, I guess, was one of the Queen's protectors, which is this white thing outside, maybe? I think I might have just learned. And it just said protect, right? Yeah. This monster thing right here, I can't remember if I've killed enough of them, so I would want to quickly check my hunter's notes before I walk away from this spot. Yes, it's an Aluba, and I've already deciphered the hunter's notes here. I'm trying to get that completed number on the bottom up as high as possible, and at some point I'll have to go back and see what monsters I need to kill more of to decipher all the hunter's notes, because there's a little kind of like bonus surprise at the end if you manage to do that. Oh, and look at this. It's cloth. Well now, that was something. A true battle of mighty warriors. So intense, so climactic. It's really everything I could have ever hoped for. So we've seen Cloth a few times on the way, and Cloth has been kind of like, I don't know, scared and been emboldened by how we have fought, and now Cloth managed to go out as a great warrior herself. Thanks for all your help, my friend. For a tiny bug, you set a valiant example. We'll meet again, I'm sure of it. Alright, and then presumably I could like harvest Cloth as essence with my dream nail, but I'm not going to do that because we like Cloth. Alright, so with that, is this a different way that I'm going down than I came up? Yes, it is. Okay. So that's just kind of like a little bit of a shortcut path on the way back. Okay, so with... Oops, wrong button. Hello. What button do I use to dash? I've only been playing this game for 40 episodes. I don't know the control scheme yet. Oh, dear. Alright, so with that, I think now I have all the lore I wanted to have before I go into the fight with Hollow Knight in the Temple of the Black Egg. And so, I guess I'll meet you guys over there. Back at Dirtmouth, in order to head over to the Temple of the Black Egg, we have to pass by Zote. So, of course, listen to Precept 46. The world is smaller than you think. When young, you tend to think the world is vast, huge, gigantic. It's only natural. Unfortunately, it's actually quite a lot smaller than that. I can say this now, having traveled everywhere in this land. Alright. Precept 47. Make your own weapon. Only you know exactly what is needed in your weapon. I myself fashioned Life Ender from shellwood at a young age. It has never failed me, nor I it. Alright. 2 more precepts of Zote, as is my custom. Okay, so, yeah, I still haven't figured out exactly what my plan is for how I want to edit things together in the final battle. That's assuming I can even be successful. And yeah, I don't know. Rather than talk about it too much, let's just go see what we can do. Okay, Temple of the Black Egg. We've been in here before to see this initial bit. And there are crazy things that light up, and then there's a bench where we first earned our ability to see our completion percentage in the inventory, which I'm actually curious once I go sit on the bench again to check and see what it says my current completion percentage is. I think it shows up here in the bottom right, 96%. Okay, so we've actually completed most of the game. All you have to do to get in here is defeat the 3 Dreamers. And you can do that a lot earlier in the game with still, like, you know, like half the game yet to be found. But I've been kind of putting off doing this because I wanted to collect a whole lot of the lore that kind of clues you into exactly what's going on and what to expect in this place. And I guess in terms of charms that I might want to wear during the Hollow Knight battle, this is mostly kind of a good set, actually. Do I want Spore Shroom and do I want Dung Defender? Actually, I don't think Dung Defender will be that valuable, but Spore Shroom might. And let's give myself a couple of extra Lifeblood Hearts, sure. Let's try this build. I'm not exactly sure. Have I even fought this fight before, actually? I don't think I've ever fought him. I think I stopped before I got to this battle. What does it say here? Vessel. Though bound, you shall know the state of the world. Hallownest will be whole again, right? Completion percentage viewable in inventory. And it called me vessel. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go inside and just watch what happens. What compels its return to this sacred kingdom? Return to the kingdom. A call from beyond the seals? By the vessel? Or by that captive light? Okay, a door is shut behind us. And there he is. We've seen a monument to him before, but now we can see the Hollow Knight himself. And he's awake. He's looking at us. But he's bound here in chains. All this time, this is the source of the plague. And so what is Hollow Knight's role? We can actually break the chains in order to free him. Oh wow, and the music becomes more intense each time you break a chain, it sounds like. Yeah, it's like adding more instruments, more strings to the music in the background. It's kind of quiet. Yep. Oh boy. Get ready for the intensity. That scream, we've heard it before, echoing from inside the Temple of the Black Egg. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience, born of two voids. It's no surprise, then, you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. The Hollow Knight. Okay, I don't really remember much about how he moves and different things, so we'll just see how it goes. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Okay, I can hit him. He dashes. He does a little 3-swing attack. Okay, apparently he can do some kind of teleporty thing. Okay. He can parry, obviously. I wonder if I charge up a Nailmaster attack. That's good. That does a lot of damage. Okay. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. I'm taking a lot of damage in this battle. Oh! He's shooting out from his chest orange projectiles. We've seen orange projectiles like that before coming out of Lost Kin. One of like the dream battles. The things... Oh boy. Ouch. Okay. I might need to start healing here. Okay, let's try it. Nope. Okay. I might need to stay on the offensive then. Okay, managed to dodge that. Hollow Knight is stabbing himself with orange coming out. And now he's weakened. I probably should have healed. Oh boy. He's being lifted up by orange glow in his own chest. I'll offer fair warning. The vessel itself may be weak, but it is much empowered by that force within. Ah, darn it. Alright, well, I managed to get one heal in there. And now he's stabbing himself again. Okay. Okay, I got some heals in that time. Great. And this music in the background is so tragic. Did we do it? Alright, he was like stunned for a moment. What is he doing? He's stabbing himself again. Oops. Okay. Oh boy. Here we go. If I focus... Oh! I'm focusing inside the plague. I'm sucking it out of him. And... Oh dear. everything turns to black. The second I find preferable and would seek your aid in its occurrence. Replacement. I implore you, usurp the vessel. Its supposed strength was ill-judged. It was tarnished by an idea instilled. But you are free of such blemishes. You could contain that thing inside. And so, that is one of the endings to Hollow Knight. Well, there you go. The Hollow Knight was a vessel. He was designed to contain the plague within him and use his strength to hold it inside. Bound up inside the Temple of the Black Egg, sealed inside to protect the rest of the world from the plague. But we could see when we got inside, like his head was already broken. The vessel had a flaw, it was too weak. But we were a vessel, born of two voids, hollow inside, something that could replace him to contain the plague. And so, by defeating Hollow Knight, and then focusing the plague inside of us, we basically prolong Hallownest and protect it from the plague again. That's kind of the bad ending, basically. But it's one way to finish the game. And that's what we've done. I don't remember how long the credits are in this game, and hopefully I've done some editing with the lore to kind of piece everything back together. But yeah, we've had those clues about what was happening, and Hornet talked about not being able to do it herself because unlike me, who was born from the king and the queen, apparently born of two voids, and therefore hollow, Hornet was born from Hera the Beast as her mother, and so she did not have that crucial hollowness inside, so she, even though she was strong, was not able to perform the task that Hollow Knight was. But yeah, this is a pretty amazing game, because, like, it's, already scrolled by for a while, I'm sure, but I think it was basically made by, like, 3 or 4 people, and it's a great game. There's more to do. There are more endings. I will keep playing, because I'm pretty sure you can just pick up from your last save, and rather than go fight the Hollow Knight, go do more stuff, and so that's what I plan to do. Press any button to continue. And game completion, percentage 96%, time 27 hours, 53 minutes, 7 seconds. All right. Thanks for letting me know. Steel Soul mode unlocked. No shade, no reviving. Death is permanent. The ultimate challenge. I do not plan to do that. Yeah, I don't know that I'm good enough at the game, and I'm never particularly fond of hardcore kind of runs anyway. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, basically we can go back to the Temple of the Black Egg and pick up where we left off last time. And yeah, I don't know how short or long this is going to be after I do some editing of some other little bits. But I'm going to go ahead and call it here for today. And next time we will pick back up. There are still some charms that we need to get. There are still, I don't know, like 10 things on my list of things to cross off to get the Remnants of Completion percentage. And there's still even like a whole new area that we haven't been to. Maybe 2 of them, actually. So there's more to do. So I look forward to seeing you guys for more Hollow Knight in the future. For now, bye-bye.